Hey Tubers, today we've got another instalment on this C15 Citroen, circa 2001. What we're going to be doing is the intermediate bearing on the right hand drive shaft. So hope you enjoy the video. And it's the same method as when I did the wheel bearing in the other video. So ball joint has to come out. Obviously, the drive shaft nut has to come off. Track rod end, and then you can pull that off the drive shaft. But watch the other video about doing the wheel bearing, and that will get you to this where we are now. So if we have a little look, this is where the intermediate bearing lives in that housing. So this is the drive shaft, goes up with the bearing on it in the housing and then into the gearbox. So if we have a look at what this one's doing, got a fair bit of movement. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. So that's what we're going to be changing. And obviously, because of flopping about everywhere, it's also leaking gearbox oil. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is remove this drain plug, and then drain down the gearbox fluid. This is 21. Looks a little bit deformed, but we should be okay. I know the whole thing about make sure you can undo the fill plug, but this has to come out, and there's more than one way to fill it up anyway. I hate the smell of transmission fluid. I'm surprised it held so much, to be fair, with how badly that was leaking. Right, we'll let that drain out, and while that does, we'll start looking at getting out this drive shaft on the right hand side. So first we'll undo these two nuts. Let's see if we've got some more light. As you can see, one at the bottom and one just above the drive shaft. Let's pull them out and see what we get. I believe they're 10 or 11. Let's double check. Where are we at now? Okay, that's an 11 mil. Let's remove these two nuts now. Oh, this one's not loose, not tight at all. Okay. Right, let's have a go at pulling this shaft out. Oh, that was easy. Okay. a lot easier than I thought it would be. And the bearing is completely shattered. Right, that's the bearing housing. Now I'm hoping to be able to get this out without taking off the engine mount and having to do it on the press. Let's see how we get on. And that's what's left on the drive shaft. So basically what I'm going to be doing is trying to get the outer race from here. I know you can't see this very well, but let's just see. I'll take out the two bolts. I got odd ends on them, they just kind of sit in there. So take out the top and bottom bolts. Get a chisel and see what we can actually remove from there. That wasn't too bad. That's the outer race of the bearing. So that's the bearing removed. Obviously got to give that a little clean up in there. Also we're going to need to replace this oil seal. Now we need to remove the remnants of the old bearing from the shaft. So let's have a go at getting that out. May need a grinder on it, but let's not go too crazy to start with. See if we get any movement on it at all. That's the inside that broken up. New bearing. Let's get something that's going to fit on that. Right, we'll have to make do to improvise. There you go. A little bit of improvisation there. And providing we weren't just going on the outside of the bearing, we was retaining it in the middle, that's fine. Next thing to do is hook this old seal out. See if I can do it with a little pry bar to start with. It seems to be well in there. Normally get them going with a little. I think we've got some movement on it there now. Have something a bit more beefy. Here we go. And there we have it. Give that a good clean up. Now it looks like the little plastic fingers have somehow disintegrated. Right, that's nice and clean, ready for the new oil seal. Yeah, just a little tip, I always use a bit of rubber grease on them, don't go mad, and then pack some into where the little spring lives, so that when you're getting it to sit home, the spring doesn't pop out, because sometimes they do. Now we can start getting this installed. The one that was in it was flush. It didn't sit back at all. It was completely flush. So we've got this kind of started at it's straight going in now. And now we can start tapping it in, making sure all the way that you're tapping it in, it is square. Now ready to off this drive shaft back up and get it in. Put the bolts in like this, facing away. Let's see if I can slide that in and then just adjust the bolts, the heads of the bolts, so that they pull it all in nicely. Okay, that works. Now to turn the head of the bolt round so it's actually pulling in on the bearing. So that's nicely in. Got the 211mm nuts to go on. Just making sure that the head of the bolt is sitting at the right angle. Nip these up to start with, if we can. Nice. Top one down. Tiny. That's good. That's brilliant. Look at that. Nice. So there's no up and down movement at all now, or side to side, which is great. Next thing we go through is putting the knuckle and hub side back together. Right, so ready to go with this now. Do what I always do, little smear of copper slip on here. Oh, I've done it. Oh, a habit of mine. Yep, a bit there. Next what we need to do, get that ball joint in. Do I need the bar? Am I strong enough? I think I'm going to need a bar. Maybe. There you go. That's got it started. So tap the copper. Keeping an eye on the bolt hole is. Lower it down just a little bit, if you can. It's closer, give the bolt a little tap. That's good. This vehicle is going to be driven to the UK in the next couple of weeks. Nip it up for now. There's my spanner. Here we go. That's right. Dude. Just keep that up down there. That'll do for that one. Give them a little spritz up. These T30s, 230. Yeah, just give it a tiny little touch of Loctite. Don't have to, but just a tiny little blob. Don't go mad, otherwise it's going to have a real pain in the arse. Next time you come to changing your discs. Do a lot nice and even. ratchet, I only say like, I don't know, 8 or 10 newton meters, but you see where I'm holding the ratchet. And that sort of stuff comes with experience. Caliper carrier now. Come on. Come off, you've got to go on. There we go. And again, a little bit of Loctite on these bolts. Not forgetting your little bracket. Making sure you have it the right way up, of course, which we presently do not. But this way around. Next item, track rod end. .16, lovely fit. Snug it down with the gum. Here we go. May need a little dial under it. Without knocking the camera over. That's snugged. Just gonna turn the lock. Okay. Excellent. So now all that's required is wheel on, pump up the brake, obviously fill up the transmission fluid. I hope you enjoyed that short video, just an overview on changing the intermediate bearing on the right hand drive shaft and the gearbox oil seal on the right hand on this Citroen C15. I didn't show filling up transmission fluid on this video and bits and pieces like that because I've got work to do on the left hand side where I'm going to be pulling out the drive shaft anyway. So the filling of the transmission fluid will be in that video. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos I'm producing. If you are, please like, subscribe, hit the bell to get information and updates on my next videos. And any questions or comments, leave in the box below. Thank you.